afraid. Afraid! It is Martin who is the coward. Too weak to stand up to Far Harbor, to fight for our home. And now he plans to waltz back into the family he abandoned? Well, unlike Martin, I am willing to fight for what's mine. Now, tell me where he is.
I'll be honest. Martin's not waltzing back in here, but I am. And you can either leave or die.
It's over, Tectus. Dima sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you and your men agree to leave the island for good, I'll let you live.
Dima! You traitorous!
Alright, you irradiated bitch. It's time for you to meet your maker. Man, these guys sure do give us a lot of radiation. That's for sure. Still don't think it's gonna be enough, though.
I am one of the faithful.
Are we doing the world a service? Just when I thought we were getting along.
Yeah, me too, Valentine.
Anything useful?
I honestly was not expecting it to go down like that. I guess we'll take his confessor helm and the robes. Why not? But since that had to happen, I don't think there's any way we're gonna get that synthetic leader. Unless somehow we make a whole new body entirely. That might be a bit easier said than done. What was it we missed? Oh, we have to hide the evidence. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Hello? What are you hiding? Just a bunch of junk in here.
What do you mean, Valentine? There's some decent stuff. But yeah, I know hardly any of them ever come down here, but I'd say better safe than sorry. Because even if some of them suspect something just a little bit different or off, they might go searching around. And I'm pretty sure now that he's dead, we just need to head back and talk to Dima. Unless there's one more thing we gotta do here. If not, though, I guess I'll see you guys back at Acadia. Oh, man. I guess the synthetic is already good to go.
Like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Dima. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Yeah, I must say, very well done. And honestly, I was a little afraid we were gonna have to use the other body, which, as we saw, has a few more holes in him than he had before.
Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
Yeah, it definitely didn't go down how I expected, but I think we got the same end result, and I guess that's all that matters.
It's been dealt with, yes.
Excellent.
I'm starting to envy Dima. This whole situation makes me wish I could erase my memories too.
Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the Nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish together.
Yeah, so before I get out of here, are you telling me you're completely certain that you can trust this new guy?
And you really believe you can trust the High Confessor?
I do. I've done this before, remember? I have given him all of the best traits of Tactus, and also of Martin. Memories of his gentle voice will guide the new High Confessor.
Yeah, I don't know, new guy or not, he is still working with the children of Adam. Something's bound to happen eventually. At least that's what I would imagine. But maybe not.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary. Hope for a better future. That will be the judge of our actions. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Adam and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the Nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
Well, thank you, Dima. Yeah, I gotta say, I enjoy the direction this is going. But at the same time, I am a little bit scared that there's gonna be a big giant bloodbath between Far Harbor and the children of Adam. Especially when they have this whole meeting that Dima's talking about. Now, like we just heard, Dima told us we could go back and talk to the old confessor, which I'm assuming should be the best idea considering we don't have too much else we could actually do. Although then again, we still have a few memories. So maybe we should check those out first. I'm not sure if they're necessary at this point. I mean, overall, it's just kind of cool to hear the history, but I really want to find out if Nick is really Dima's brother. But last I remember, those were back at the Nucleus. So we'll head that way.
Gather, brothers and sisters. Gather to hear his word.
We never did read this one, did we? Oh, I guess it doesn't say much, though, either.
We're sucking down a lot of
Peace.
rats sticking around here.
In the throes of a brilliant vision, he spoke, and now I obey. Atom demands peace. With Far Harbor, with Acadia, within our family. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crimes. Let none stand in the way of his radiant will. Glory to Atom! Glory to Atom!
I think they're still the same crazy people we knew before, but they're definitely a lot less hostile. At least that's how I see it.
High Confessor.
You. I knew it. I knew it was you. In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
Oh, hell yeah. Pretty sure this is the new recon armor. And what is it? Resistant to energy and radiation. Not bad. Was that all? Oh, guess so. Now that that's done, we should be
What does
free
Adam
to
need with one little dock anyway?
go check out the rest of the
Let's borrow our
simulation, though.
habits.
Or at least one more part of it. Not sure we want to knock it out all just yet, but seems like each time we at least finish one mission or section of the simulation, we at least get one more part of history. Now, if I remember correctly, we left off on, what was it, 2 or 3? Okay, number 3. Oh yeah, and this one definitely looks quite a bit more difficult than the previous ones. But just based off of this, seems like all we need to do is build another bridge once again. So maybe not too difficult, at least not yet. Oh, and luckily we do have some extra pieces here too. So we could even use these things further ahead. Let's see. Oh, we may need a really tall one for right there. Unless that thing shoots it up, which I think is it. Yeah, that's the perfect height, isn't it? And I'm guessing we just jump over to that one? Oh yeah, nice. How do we get that open, though? Maybe put this... Oh, I see. So we'd stack a couple right here. And that should get things to work properly. There we go. And like I said, these are just some nice extra pieces we can use. Just to give the critters a smoother way across. Now, I know I've said this in the past, but the reason I'm not just continuing trying to get this laser beam around is because I think if we add all these things down just before we do that, and maybe even a few turrets, it should make this whole process go a little bit faster towards the end. Because that way we don't have to worry about losing any of them to those drones that fly around. But that should be all we can do, at least for now. So how do we get this one to go across? Oh, you know what? We might not even need it. Because couldn't we just move this over a few blocks? Is it working or not shooting the right direction? Okay, that works. And like I said, we will grab all these blocks. Although, hang on, do we need any more towards the very end? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to carry quite a few of them over here, aren't we? Because there are no extras. At least not that I can see. Oh, damn. And these things are already finding their way across. So yeah, I'll build these things up really quickly. And then I'll meet back with you guys once we're a bit closer to being done. Well guys, I wouldn't say we have the smoothest route across, but it's at least something for now. And this should be the last block we need to get down, and pretty sure
of intrusive program.
As we just saw, the turrets are already up and running. So hopefully this will go at least a little bit faster than normal. And there we go. That should be the last firewall.
Intrusive program detected.
So now we just gotta move a couple of these blocks around. And that should be everything.
Beginning attrition of intrusive program.
Oh man, did we really have to push these guys around again? Okay, that was kind of weird. At least it doesn't kill us, though. Just kind of sets us back at the start.
Warning. Data breach detected. Intrusion countermeasures initiated.
Oh, nice. Even though we fell, they're still making their way across.
Sentry
I swear, there's always that one that never ends up moving,
data
though.
return to long-term storage.
Kind of got him killed that time, too. But as
Sentry
long
beginning
as
erasure protocol
each one of the
against
ones that are still
unauthorized
alive
indexer.
make it, then that should put us at 80%, I'm pretty sure. So essentially, we'd only need this guy here to make it. And then we'll be good for sure.
Sentry initiating erasure of
Not sure what they're doing, though. What are we at so far? 60%? Alright, not bad.
intrusive indexer detected.
Yeah, I thought we'd be at 80, but seems like maybe 2 of them must have died. I guess we'll walk along with them
Beginning attrition of intrusive
just to see if there's any
program.
flaws in our setup. Oh, like right here, for instance. They are having at least a little bit of trouble.
Sentry beginning erasure protocol against unauthorized indexer.
Okay, so now, as long as... I was about to say at least one of them, but we do need both, right? Because we're only at 60.
Sentry has detected.
Looks like all
active
5 of them
intrusive
should be in the
program.
vicinity now. So at this point, it really doesn't matter which ones die and which ones live, as long as a couple get through.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Yep, there we go.
Status update.
80%.
Intrusive indexer erased
And-
from system.
That little guy right there should be the last one.
Unauthorized.
He is
indexer
taking a lot of
erased.
heat, though.
Complete memory retrieved. The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Memory file identification 0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering Far Harbor's fog condensers. A kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog and its creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we don't want that getting in the wrong hands. At least for Far Harbor's sake. So that being the case, we'll hop into the next zone and then head out and try and find that thing. Oh, wow. Not sure if this one's gonna be any more tricky than the previous one, but it's definitely a lot bigger. that's for sure. Although it is kind of in a straight line, though, so maybe it won't be so bad. However, like I said, I think I'd rather get out of here. At least for now.